Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to modify some inexpensive peg and snap sliding bobbers for use as sliding weighted bobbers for your fishing line. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. These are the three types I decided to use for this project. This right here is this crappie floats here, and that's a peg cigar type float. And then these three comb tackle ones, and these are weighted ones, which is what I really wanted, but they're snap-ons. And then this is also made by the same company, and it's also a snap-on, but it's not weighted. So this is the first one I did, and it's the easiest, so I'm going to start with that. You have it like this, and you can just pull these pegs out of either end like this. So what I did on this one, I just pulled the peg out of one end and then just simply jammed in this lead slider weight right in here, and that one worked just fine, and it was the simplest to make. So this is the other snap-on sliding bobber here. So again, what I'm going to do here is take the dikes, cut this end off here, take the pieces out, they're going to fall out like this, and then I'm going to, there's a little spring, then I'm going to take this end off here. It's kind of stuck in there pretty good. Pull it out with a pair of pliers, and then drill out the hole a little bit so it will accept another one of these sliding sinkers. And once that's all done, this is what it looks like. And I did put a little bit of marine goop in there just to make sure it stays sealed, and that gives you another weighted sliding bobber. So this is the last one I ended up doing, and this is the one I really wanted to use because it was weighted, but again, it has the snap-ons and I didn't want to use that. So what I did here again was I just took the dikes, cut the end off, everything drops out like that, and then of course move this out of the way. Then of course this is your little weighted section here, and I'll get to that. And then here's the peg on the top, and that comes out as well. So again, what I did here was, for the top, I just put some marine goop around the edge and pressed it back in there so it would set. And then on this bottom part here, I put some marine goop down here first, and then slid the weight on it like that so it'll dry and hold it in place, and then some more here, making sure that you don't block the hole in the tube with any goop, and then just press it back in here, and then you've got a sliding weighted bobber. And this is one I already did, and I think it turned out pretty good. And you know, the reason I did this is because they weren't available to me at the time that I wanted to use them, and so I just came up with this, and it's pretty inexpensive and easy to do. This is the catfish setup that I made this bobber for, and here's this treble hook I'm using. This is the new modified sliding weighted bobber, and then up here to adjust the depth of the bait below the surface, I'm just using a Carolina keeper here, but you can also use a lead split shot if that's what you want to do. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.